Yes, the answer is yes. Last season, Vinny was just unbelievable. As ever, if this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you go down below and slap that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before Christmas, and if I do so, I will be doing a giveaway at Christmas for someone that is very much into football. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. As I always say, stats. People love stats, or hate them. But in 49 games last season, he scored 26 goals and provided 13 assists, which are great numbers alone, but when you take into consideration he was sidelined for a few months due to an injury, it makes those numbers sound even better. And I have seen people say that the numbers that Ronaldo and Messi were raking in are much higher than what Vinny has done to get this Ballon d'Or. Let me just get one thing straight. Those two aliens have scammed everyone into thinking the numbers that they were doing each season is normal. Wake up. That's not normal. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think Vinicius Jr. deserves the Ballon d'Or, or do you think someone else was snubbed? Now, it's become well known over the years that having a good Champions League campaign is vital when it comes to winning the Ballon d'Or. And last season, Vinicius Jr. was absolutely unbelievable in the tournament. Obviously, Madrid won the competition. He was Champions League Player of the Season. And he had some colossal performances in there. The one that sticks out to me the most is the one at Bayern Munich away, where he grabbed 2 goals in the semi-final, and he was just unplayable that game. He was so fast and the defenders couldn't keep up with him. Obviously, we saw that beautiful pass from Toni Kroos to chop the Bayern defence in half, and he also got a few assists against Man City in the quarterfinals, which we saw one of the best Champions League games of the season, played at the Bernabeu in a 3-3 draw. I remember watching it thinking, geez, every time these guys come up against each other, it's just unbelievable. And then obviously he went on to score in the final and to lead Real Madrid onto their staggering 15th Champions League. Just to summarise, some incredible performances. They won the competition. He was Player of the Season for the Champions League. Remember, good Champions League campaign equals good chance at the Ballon d'Or. And we can't forget the fact that he scored a hat-trick against Barcelona in the Supercopa final and absolutely dunked on them boys. But that was another exceptional performance for him. Against Madrid's biggest rivals in a final, can you write it much better than that? Which, by the way, when I'm filming this, Barcelona have just thumped Real Madrid at the Bernabeu 4-0 with some huge performances by Lamine Yamal at 17 doing the karma celebration in the Bernabeu. What can he not do? Rafinha, unbelievable this season, and Lewandowski grabbing a brace. And not to brag, but I actually did predict this result in my most recent video upload, and I went through how well Barcelona are doing under Hansi Flick, and they've really just made a statement last night. So if you want to go and watch that, I'll leave a link in the description. Go and watch that after you've watched this video. I know this has absolutely nothing to do with this season's Ballon d'Or, but Vinny Jr.'s performance against Dortmund in the Champions League the other night was just immense. And he got another hat-trick, which there was that beautiful goal where he just sprinted down the line. He's determined to get this trophy, I'll give him that. I remember seeing a little interview, I can't remember if he was 18, 19, 20, and the interviewer asked him, do you see yourself winning the Ballon d'Or? And he said, yeah, of course I do. And they said, what age do you want to win it by? 30, 31, and he said no, 25, and well, law of attraction and all that. It was unbelievable against Dortmund the other night, turned the game around, got a hat-trick. He was unplayable. He took that game by the horns. He's determined and he knows that he's going to get that personal trophy. I know a lot of arguments for Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or comes from the fact that Spain won the Euros and Brazil didn't really have a very good Copa America. Although having an underwhelming tournament as a whole for Brazil, Vinicius was still their top goal scorer and he got a man of the match. And I love Rodri, but I just don't think he's done enough to win it. He's the best in the world at what he does, and Manchester City don't tick the same without him. And you see, when it comes to things like the Ballon d'Or, I think you need these big moments. And Vinny just has the performance against Bayern Munich, the City performance, scoring a hat-trick against your biggest rival in a final, scoring in the Champions League final. And frankly, sometimes it's just unfair. I think Haaland deserved it over Messi when Messi did win it after the World Cup, but Haaland was snubbed. He won a treble, he racked up incredible numbers that season, and as a whole he was just unbelievable. Where in that instance, I believe he did deserve to win it and he didn't get it, which is unfair. But in this instance, Rodri doesn't deserve it and he hasn't got it. The majority of people calling for Rodri to win it are obviously Man City fans, Barcelona fans, and people that just really don't like Vinicius Jr. And I know he can be a bit of a pain on the pitch sometimes. He doesn't help himself when he's acting like a bit of a child on the pitch, but the guy's an unbelievable footballer. And Jamie Carragher said it the other night. Real Madrid thought they'd bought the best player in the world when they brought Mbappe in. when they already had him, Vinicius Jr. And Rodri just doesn't deserve to win it, I don't think. He's not done enough, he hasn't had the moments. I know they won the Premier League and he won a Euros, but for me, the best fitting candidate is Vinicius Jr. Now don't go down in the comments beefing me, because quite frankly, I don't care enough. That's just what I think, it's my personal opinion, and that's why I love football. Everyone has their own opinions, and it creates these huge conversations, and this is going to be one of them. I know a lot of people think that Rodri deserved to win it. I think Vinicius deserves to win it. He had a great season. He spent quite a few months injured on the side, so he couldn't make as much of an impact. But he won this. He won the league. He won the Champions League. He won Player of the Season for the Champions League. He was in La Liga Team of the Season, all while missing 2-3 months as well. You know, I think he really, really deserves it. And yeah, maybe for a Ballon d'Or winner, the numbers aren't as good as they should be, but that's the football now. Like I said, Messi and Ronaldo scammed and conned people into thinking that those numbers were just normal numbers that to put up for a season. But it's not. There's not many players like that left in the world, and it's sad to see, but that's modern football. Commiserations to Rodri. Just going back to that quickly, I do think if there was anyone else to win it apart from Vinicius, I think Jude, for me personally, deserved it more. He had an unbelievable season, again, won the Champions League, had huge moments in that season, got to a Euro final, which sadly we lost. But I don't even think Rodri comes second for me. Rodri comes third. So he had an unbelievable season, put up unbelievable numbers. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you slap that subscribe button, and remember that giveaway is coming at Christmas. The closer we get to Christmas, I will announce what it will be. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.